Hunter.
Back in action.
Episode 2. Earning the Learning.
Last time we told we asked questions about our topics.
This episode we'll be looking at things so far, like our challenges and our successes.
Has your initial idea changed and why?
It has, because my topic was really hard to connect to technology, so to make it easier, I just had it changed.
How are your mentors meeting so far?
They're good. I've been talking about my provocation and stuff with Mr. James, and with Miss Raquel. I've been showing her my research and stuff. What skills have you developed during this project?
Probably note writing, because I don't do note writing.
What are you proud of?
I think I'm really, really proud of my case study.
Mm-hmm. Hunter, did you connect with an expert?
Yes, I did. I connected with the ocean cleanup, but they said they didn't have enough time to have meetings with me, so that's really sad. But they did give me some good websites for me to search on.
Nice.
What's the most interesting fact that you learned?
Probably that you can't determine when an earthquake starts, but you can determine when the tsunami starts because of that earthquake. Hunter, who do you connect with?
I did connect with the ocean cleanup, but I did also connect with another guy. He was the CEO and the founder. I forgot his name. I'm sorry. I'll find his name next time. Did you connect with an expert? And what did they say?
I did connect with an expert. I connected with many, but the one that responded first was this agency that gave me an expert, and he said he was the one where I got my fact from.
Oh, Interesting. Well,
Stay tuned for next time.
ABZ Podcast with Abanika,
Blanca,
but no Zephyr. Welcome to the second episode of the ABZ Podcast, or PYP Exhibition. Today we're going to be reviewing what we learned in the PYP Exhibition so far. Everyone has such great topics, so let's hear what they have to say. Last episode, you learned what my topic was, and something interesting I've learned is how optical imaging satellites work. When the sun's electromagnetic radiation bounces off the Earth and hits the optical imaging satellite, it gives it enough light to work. How about you, Abanika?
I learned about personalized learning apps that uses AI.
Exhibition is in just a few weeks, and we've done a ton of research. So, Abanika, what skills have you learned?
I learned to be a better researcher and learned to summarize difficult sentences to make it into easier ones to understand.
I think Exhibition has done all that and also greatly improved my time management skills.
With PYP Exhibition coming up, I'm sure you have something you're proud of. Spill the beans, Blanca.
Over the past few weeks, I've made many artifacts that I'm extremely proud of. But just recently, today, I made a diagram out of clay, a shoebox, and some paint that I'm very proud of as it's coming along very well. How about you, Abanika?
I'm proud of making my posters that has all my research in it.
So, Abanika, what's something shocking you've learned so far?
Something shocking I learned was a robot wrote a full entire essay called Are You Scared Yet, Human?
Whoa, that's shocking. Something shocking I've learned is just how much space debris is in space.
So, Blanca, is there any information you want to research further?
I've looked into a piece of tech called a space radar, and it's very interesting, and I'd like to look further into that.
Whoa, that's cool.
Well, how about you?
I got interested in the article written by a robot, so I think I would research more about that.
What are some goals you're thinking of?
Some goals I'm thinking of is to research more. And what about you?
I really hope in at least 2 weeks, most of my artifacts are done. And by exhibition day, my research is done and my board looks exciting and fun.
M&Ms are so yum. Hi, my name is Maya. Normally Marley would be with me, but she left me to continue doing sport. This is episode 2, Orange. I will have a guest to replace Marley this episode, Miss Sharon. Hi, Miss Sharon. What has been the most challenging thing for teaching exhibition?
The most challenging part is helping all the kids at the same time because they're all doing completely different things.
Cool.
And what has been challenging for you, Maya?
I think really just doing the research. How has it been going teaching us?
It's always fun to teach you guys, even though you can be a little bit crazy. But it's been a really fun process because everyone's been working really hard and I'm very proud of them so far. How's it been going for you during exhibition?
Good. I don't know.
Why has it been going good? What have you liked?
I've been liking that we get to design our own board and that we have a lot of free creativity.
And how has it been going when you meet your mentors?
It's been going really good so far, and I'm really happy with all my mentors and what we're doing. And 2 of my professionals responded to me. What's the most interesting thing someone has done in their exhibition?
I think everyone is working on interesting things, but no one's finished yet. But in my last school, when some children finished their exhibition, one of the children made their own video game that kids could play, and I thought that was very interesting.
That's very interesting.
What's the most interesting thing that you've learnt, Maya, so far in your exhibition?
I think it's that all the technologies that they use, like all the different technologies, including LiDAR and 3D modeling.
Maya, you were the first person in the class to get a response from an expert. No, you got the first 2 responses from an expert. What was your favorite answer that a professional gave you?
I think it was by Timothy Murtha, and then I asked the question, are there any negatives? I believe that being out there in the office is being better than being in the office all day, and I'm talking about LiDAR and how I think being out in the jungle looking for the structures are better than just being in the office all day staring at the screen. And he says, I don't know if I'd say there are any negatives to archaeological fieldwork. In fact, I think you are right. It's one of the things I love about my profession. I love being outside in the forest. It's a privilege. And I thought that was sweet. Have you learned anything new from your students?
I have learned so many new things because you guys are researching really difficult topics that I had no idea about. I've learned about LiDAR from you. I've learned about space junk and AI teachers and that earthquakes can be detected. I've learned so much. And have you learned anything new?
I have learned a couple of new stuff, again, including the technology and a bunch of different facts that I didn't know. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is the end of episode 2, Orange.
The dynamic duo
With Aria.
and Jilly. As you can see, Aria is back.
Hi! If you don't remember, last podcast, Jilly and our teacher talked about PYP exhibition.
Now it's Aria's turn. What's your topic?
My topic is about how will AI impact people's jobs in the future.
And why are you passionate about it?
Because imagine AI steals your jobs and you don't have any job left. So I want to know how they can do it or where they can do it.
That's cool. This episode will be called Struggles.
Let's get into it. I heard you changed your topic. Why?
Well, I had a lot of trouble focusing with my other topic, and I'm more engaged with this one. How are your mentors going?
They're doing great. First, I thought they were scary for some reason, but I don't know why. But then, when I met Miss Gladys, it was better, and I wasn't scared anymore. If you started over again, will you change anything?
I wish I would have focused a lot more so I would have more research. What are you not proud of so far?
I'm not proud of anything. I'm proud of everything. Because, so first we can do our own boards. Secondly, I have finished 3 of my texts. I have done self-driving cars, AI voice generator, and I forgot my other one, sadly. But yeah.
I think that's it, right?
Yeah. Have you learned anything that changed your perspective on your topic?
Yeah, I originally thought that technology helping mental health would be bad because humans would stay inside and only go on electronics. But now once I've started researching, I've realized that it's actually really good. Have you learned anything new?
Yes, I have learned anything new. So apparently in India, there's this AI teacher named Iris. She can speak 20 languages. She has wheels under her feet so she can move, and she can point to things, and
And the positive about this is that she gives more attention to the students ish, maybe, I don't know. And also she learns lots of subjects like math, science, and other things, technology also. But the thing is, the students can see how AI works or what it looks like in real life. What struggles have you had?
Well, definitely when I changed my topic, I thought I have had trouble catching up to having more research as everyone else. What about you?
Well, technically, sometime in Japan there's Henna Hotel with robots. I have Gmailed them, but the thing is, they speak Japanese, and I speak English. So it's hard for me to communicate with them by Gmail. That's a wrap. See you next time.